Okay, this one is absolutely hilarious. We've got the Just Stop Oil activists and all the other eco allies having a massive meltdown because the Prime Minister has decided to go ahead with oil and gas production. This is actually quite funny. So first, you have Sky News. Oh yes, Sky News, who gives so much platform to Just Stop Oil, Extinction Rebellion, Insular Britain, or whatever's going to come next. One of them is Emma Desarum, whatever her name is. She's part of Just Stop Oil, and of course they always have these sort of names. She was given a massive platform on Sky News, exclusive interview, and she was asked about what her views are, because she's an expert, obviously. What her views are on the new announcement from the Prime Minister that he's going to be increasing production of oil and gas and basically making U-turns on net zero. She's not happy.
Your campaign is all about stopping oil and gas and coal licenses. Now the government is going to issue at least 100 from this autumn. So your campaign has failed, in effect.
Well, thank you for having me on today.
You can tell it's going to be good, isn't it?
The news is it's a portrayal, really, isn't it, of the younger generation, of those least responsible for the climate crisis. I mean, it's not news. I mean, we had signals that the government were going to be issuing these new licences back in October. But it's just lies. And I think, the British public today should just be absolutely outraged by this criminal government. And I think it's just more and more evidence that Rishi Sunak is a climate criminal.
Oh, the betrayal, the climate crisis. He's a climate criminal. I wish I was a lefty. I could have been using these words. Climate criminal. Hello, my name is Mahyar, and I am a climate criminal. It's brilliant. But she's not the only one. They all continue to have a meltdown. Oh, it's brilliant. Let's go to... Oh, no. Yes, some of you are familiar with this human being who's a bit of a troll on Twitter. She also has a lot of very extreme views. So she said, the government has announced hundreds of new North Sea oil and gas licenses whilst claiming that they're still meeting the net zero targets. This is absolutely effing madness during a climate crisis. Now isn't the time to merely support Just Stop Oil. It's time to join Just Stop Oil. To the revolution. Yes. Oh, I wish I was like that. I mean, it's kind of fun, isn't it? To just, have your hobby, your lifestyle. But I think it's very, very bad, unhealthy for your mental health. Because these people go to bed frustrated. They have dreams in a frustrated way. They wake up frustrated. And they go have angry, shouty rows with their managers and in their Starbucks and Pretz and all that. Saying, can I speak to the manager, please? I'm not happy. My avocado coffee doesn't have enough avocado in it. They're just never happy. So, we also had Tom Jones responded saying, what about during a cost of living crisis? Do you still want to push ahead, net zero? She responded, the one caused by the Conservative government, you mean? I had no idea how powerful the Conservative Party and the Conservative government is to have caused a global cost of living crisis. The Tory government is so powerful that it's caused the cost of living crisis in America, in the Eurozone, in Africa, in Asia, and of course, in Britain. Everything is the fault of the Conservative government in the EU and all the other continents. I mean, I thought that the Tories were just incompetent idiots. But no, they seem to be the overlords. They are the true lizards running the world, apparently. Oh dear. Anyway, by the way, I'm not defending the Tories because they have made a mess in the country. I agree with that. I'm just saying they haven't really caused the cost of living crisis in Africa. So, Roger Hallam, oh yes, one of the leaders of this cult, saying, ironically, he says, the national suicide cult continues its work. They have no understanding of the concept of irony. It's hilarious. He was responding to this tweet from Stuart Woods that said, in the past 7 days, Rishi Sunak and his Conservative Party have decided to embrace more use of fossil fuels, more incentives to pollute and dirtier air in our cities as a platform for the next election. Hashtag green crap. The national suicide cult continues. I am proud to be part of that cult. Absolutely embarrassing. Emma Smart, who, by the way, is not really that smart. Emma Smart said, Over 99% of scientists agree that humans are causing climate change. One human. Rishi Sunak. Okay. Did you just call Rishi Sunak a human? Because that's insulting to humans. Rishi Sunak is a robot. Get it right, Emma. Rishi Sunak today announced that the approval of 100 new oil and gas licenses. That is the approval of a death sentence based not on science, but on power, greed, and ballot boxes. What? Okay, I am so angry at our education system. Just read the last words. Ballot boxes with an apostrophe X. And words matter. Grammar matters. Punctuation matters. Get a life. All right. I love how this is the moment I got outraged was because of that. Not the things they said. I'm fine with all that, but no, just don't put apostrophe. Just put ex. That's plural. Anyway, let's take a breather. I'm gonna come back in half an hour. We're gonna tell you guys more about chaos in our country. I'm Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.